Number 5, Texas A&M is taking on number 22, Auburn. We got a new promo code for you. Use the word BALL, BALL, and it'll save you 15% off the entire site. Welcome to Picks Parlays. My name's Allie Burns, and I've got Craig Trapp here with us today to talk it on out. Hey, Craig, how's it going?
Exciting matchup here that we're looking at. And I think last week I got burned with this A&M team with the LSU covering on the back door in the last minute or so. And Auburn. No, I've done pretty well betting against Auburn this year, so it's a matchup that I'm interested to watch and to bet on this weekend.
All right. Well, Auburn is getting some points. It's A&M -7. The total is 49. A&M's 2-1 on the road. Auburn's 4-0 at home. A&M just beat LSU 20-7. Auburn fell to Bama 42-13. So what can you tell me about this one?
Well, I think A&M, they're at a spot where they're in the fifth and sixth spot in the trying to get into that Final Four and get into the playoffs this year. And last week they did win 20-7, but they weren't very impressive. I guess they could have the excuse that the weather, it was raining and windy there, but their defense was elite, and that elite defense has been the key for this team. Their skill positions, they're almost all freshmen and sophomore, and I think they're going to be good in the future. But right now, Mon at quarterback just doesn't have cohesiveness with these freshmen and sophomores. They just don't score very easily. So to me, I'm staying away from the side, even though I do think A&M has a lot of motivation to not only win, but to win impressively because, of course, like you said, the Iron Bowl last week, Alabama just blew out this Auburn team 42-13. Now they come back, and if they can be just as impressive, I think they'll gain some credibility. And I think they need that. So I do think A&M's the play if you're going to play the side. But to me, I'm looking at the total here, Allie. This Auburn team's played 8 games. They have one over on the year. One. And A&M hasn't been a whole lot better. 3-4, only went over 3 times. And 3 of the last 4 games for Texas A&M has been under. So even though it's a really low total, and these low totals in the 49s, usually I stay away from. But I think this one's a pretty strong underplay for me. I just think Mon and company against Bo Nix, neither one of these offenses have done a whole lot. I think the defenses will be the story this week. I think the under is a solid play.
All right. Well, I'm with you on this one as well. Going over the numbers, it just kind of popped out like the obvious thing to do here. So I agree. Craig Trapp's strongest play because the defenses are about to show up. Take the under in Texas A&M at Auburn.